From recording artist in the 1970s
can't you see our people?
to pretty much homeless in 2020. But wait until you hear what happened to this fall from grace female reggae voice
Cries every night.
over the last few weeks.
My brain keep flipping rhymes.
Munga aims to feed over 500 this Christmas weekend.
You always.
This, as tens of thousands around the world shine their light on his new album.
Positive energy.
The Bad from a Barn Honorable is on our stage.
Me up me mind for the million.
All coming up and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be back.
On Stage with Winford Williams.
From recording artist in the 1970s to pretty much homeless in 2020,
Water come in and go all in here, sir.
Yvonne Sterling is on a dramatic comeback after falling on hard times. The singer, whose voice is featured on a number of popular reggae songs of the 1970s and 80s,
Love one another.
had been off the radar for years when floodwaters this past November invaded her home in Kingston, revealing the extent of Yvonne's fall from grace. On November 11, the Jamaica Gleaner published this video of her plight.
The show that I did with all these artists. See? My name is Yvonne Sterling. This is my name down here. Places in a bad way. This clothes on the bed is what the water do to them. The water come in and go all in here, sir.
Now, as it turned out, that Gleaner post was the beginning of a new lease on life and art for Yvonne Sterling. Integral to that revival of her art are Richie Stevens and little Lenny,
God, thank you for making me live to see this day.
who we welcome right now to our stage. Little Lenny, sir, good to have you.
Yeah, man. Manners and honors, you know.
Oh, wow. And Mr. Stevens, sir.
Yes, sir. Good to be here.
Welcome, welcome, and congrats on your good deed, both of you.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Give thanks. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Okay, well, Lenny, pick it up and give us your side of the story, because after that video, of course, the video went viral and responses came from all over the world. And you played a key role in getting her back into music. So pick up from there for me.
You know, honestly, I got home the night and normally, as I would usually just turn on the computer and go on social media, Facebook and thing. And I saw the story and I was just looking at it and I said, wait, but this is one away, you know, this is an entertainer. I mean, let me just see what's happening here. Mm-hmm. Wasn't familiar with the name at the time, so I started doing some Googling and thing and I recognized one of the songs, you know. I said, no, man, no human being not supposed to live so, you know. So I got on my phone and I called a friend, Big Stone. And I said to him, boy, brother, me I look on a story here and it don't look good right now. And actually tears was coming out my eyes, you know. And him said to me, Virgin, if you feel a way about it, let's go find her, you know. And I said, but I can't just go find her empty-handed, you know. So I have to get up some money and I look around and my sister come in with some money on my table. And I say, you know what, I'm gonna give this lady this money, you know. And he said, brother, I could do it first thing tomorrow morning. I got the number. I can't remember where I got the number, but I was calling the number the same night and no answer. And I start fretting. And I said, boy, you know, I wonder if this is something where I have to work out, you know, because how I get the number and she not answer. I couldn't sleep the night, you know. And got up early in the morning and I called and she answered. And I said, wow. And I said, Miss Sterling? And she said, yes. So I said, this is Little Lenny. Yeah, you mean Little Lenny from that famous song? So I say, yeah, man. So I say, I'm coming to look for you. And she say, you serious? I say, yeah, man, I'm coming to look for you. So check with Big Stone and we move out. She came to the police station to meet us and thing. And it was great. It was fabulous, you know? And she was happy. Everything was great. We did our little thing. And I took her back home, you know? Boy, it was a rough ride.
And look here, you see my...
Transform the car into a boat, you see people? Yeah. And I guess that's what Richie saw, me chipping through that water as if my car was a boat.
Yes.
You know, because it was terrible.
Because
you know,
the area was flooded.
Yeah, man. And I took her home. And the next morning I was just driving and phone ring. You know, look, say, Richie Stevens come up. So I say, wait, I wonder if Richie, I can't if come do a tune with him, because I don't expect nothing like this.
Yes.
And one say, yo, Lenny, boy, I see a thing with the Rasta. You find Yvonne Sterling. I've been looking for this woman for quite some time, because, you know, it's a big artist in Brazil and thing, and me see her thing with her and thing, you know. Where you find her? Rasta, we have to find her. And I say, oh, we say, Richie, man. The man say, yo, we can link up right now. Yeah, and the link was made the next day. And me and him go back to the police station. And we made all the arrangements and thing and do what we were supposed to do, you know? And we just never know where it was going to go from there.
Well, stick it right there, Lenny. Stick it right there. You don't know yet where it's going to go, but let's go over to you now, Richie. You got caught. You caught the story on TV, right?
Yes. All right, so let me start. 4 years ago, I went to Brazil, and I was on a tour there, and one of the promoters who got me there, Valdine, he's always talking about Yvonne Sterling.
Oh.
And he's a big fan of Yvonne Sterling. And Valdine is a very important person in Brazil as it relates to reggae. He has a show called Reggae Point and Reggae Morant FM, the radio station. And I said to him, I don't really know this artist, but I know that sometimes some artists from Jamaica is very big outside of Jamaica. So I was kind of trying to find out more about Yvonne Sterling. Anyway, that was 4 years ago. So I was here now, going through daily life, looking on social media, just as Lenny say, and saw this video. Same thing with this lady, you know, falling from grace, having a hard time. And I said, whoa, what is this? So when I look, I said, but hold on, isn't this the same lady that my friend Valdine in Brazil was telling me about, him being a fan? So I called up my brethren to confirm it and said, tell me something. The lady that you was telling me about a couple years ago, what was her name again? I said, Yvonne Sterling. I say, you know, there's something happening with her in Jamaica. I said, yes, I saw it on social media. I said, whoa, it's her. He said, can you get in touch with her? We would love to help. You know? I said, well, let me try. I have met this lady.
So they had seen the story.
They have seen the story online as well.
Yes.
So big up to the Gleaner, because that was a very wonderful thing that was done by the Gleaner. So he said, try and find her. I said, I'm going to try my hardest, but I don't know if she's even in Kingston. I've just seen this video. I don't know where is this location, but I'll try. And as I hang up the phone from the man, I go on my phone again and saw Lenny traveling in the waters to this lady. So I said, hold on, pick up my phone. We have little Lenny number. Call Lenny. Lenny, I need to find this lady. Some people in Brazil with myself really need to link. And say, Richie, I know nothing that. I'm glad that. Boom, make we link up. Go, boom, find her. And we start talking. So I made a video with her to say, people in Brazil, I'm grateful for your outreach, blah, blah, blah. And then she starts singing her big song that the people in Brazil really love, a song called If You Love Me, Let Me Know. And I send the video, and they start playing her clip, singing it live on the radio in Brazil. And a lot of people got interested. They put together a little function. You know, there's nothing happening now in the pandemic.
Yes.
But they do a little thing, raise some funds, send it over, collected the funds, link up Lenny again, because we can't leave out Lenny now, part of the team. And say, Lenny, you know, say some funds come in, Make we link up Miss Sterling again, link her up again, and hand over the funds and just feel like, hey, we did something and hopefully this will help to change our situation.
Yes.
Little did we know that it was just the start of something new.
Yes.
Because people now start seeing this online, and people like Bounty Killer, people like my sister Charmaine, people like Mad Professor from England, Bashman Forever from Canada, just to name a few people who reach out and say, Richie, we love this and we want help. So I make Lenny know everything we are going on, and I say, Lenny, this thing I get away because people start reach out now. And Lenny first said to me, Richie, you know what, I think you really need to record this lady. I'm say, yeah, but we don't get this yet. Make we spend some time and check out the vibes, but make we do this. So all of that now going on, and I said, whoa, this seems like something that we're gonna have to give some attention to. Because one thing I admire, usually when people down and out, a lot of things go with it. When this lady coming around, I admire the fact that her faculty was still intact. Her talent was still there, and she loved to sing, and her spirit was still way up. So that kind of really moved me. You understand? So in the back of my head, I know that we will bring her to the studio, but I still need time to deal with what we're dealing with, and at the same time, get to understand a little more about her. You understand? So on my birthday, December 5th, call up Lenny again. Lenny, you know, say, in a time like this where no birthday party can go on, we could get together with Sterling and hold a vibe at the studio. But then now, me arrange up musician and everybody. Lenny don't know the party yet. You understand? So a bunch of musicians come through, and we lay the rhythm track on my birthday. And she and my mother and a lot of other friends link up, and we have a nice little vibes, you know. And this was like a great birthday present to me, because Miss Sterling and my mother sang happy birthday to me.
Oh.
You know, so that was really touching. Them never know what go on within me, but there's some serious thing that go on within my soul. You understand? So we do that. We do a rough voice initially, and initially it was gonna be she alone singing, but then every time I check my my social media, everybody's requesting that myself and Little Lenny do a song with her. I started thinking about it and say, you know, probably this is a good idea to kind of reintroduce her on that level, because she's been out of the business for how long. So singing with her would naturally kind of bring more attention to the project. So we did that. And then after that, you know me already win for it. If I'm doing something, it can't be half. So we said, Lenny, video. We have to do a video. If we're gonna try and make sure that her situation is better, we're gonna have to go all the way and just put our heart and soul into it.
Okay.
So hence why we did the video, and the video is now up and ready. And the whole world is now
About to
looking
see it.
to see what this Miss Yvonne Sterling is about. She's still wonderful. Her voice is still rich. And people, you can be the judge of it. Don't let me talk.
She's here, okay? So in a little bit, you will get to meet her right here on our stage. So, sir, what's your feeling on it? How you feel about the project?
Trust me, it couldn't be better.
Yes.
You know, because when Richie called me and him said, yo, Lenny, me I get a vibe, you know. And him said to me over the phone, I said, Virgin, what you want me to do? He said, yo, link me now, man. You understand? Because I was actually going elsewhere, you know. And so I went, and here what them I do, and I said, boy, Richie, you're a genius, you know. This bad. This is gonna work, you know. And I think it will.
Okay.
But Winford, if I may say this quickly, God don't make no mistake. Years ago, I linked up with Lenny on a project. First of all, me and Lenny never used to par. No, it's not like I'm a brethren. But years ago, something happened, which I won't get into. And Lenny reached out to me. And trust me, the man poured out his heart at that time. And I really needed that support and that strength. So in my heart, I know that this youth is a good youth. So it's surprising, or should I say it's not surprising, that a few years later, we link up again, doing something like this. So to me, it's just the Almighty's work. This don't have nothing to do with me and Lenny. It's just the Almighty doing the work.
All right. Well, you know, as we said earlier, Yvonne is here, and the video is ready. and we're going to drop it shortly. But Lenny, before we go, we would like you to remind us quickly, because you have a song named She, a classic, if nothing else. So, talk a little bit about that for us and how popular it really is.
Oh my God. That song is timeless.
Big.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man. And you know that was when I was what? 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You were 16 when you did it.
Yeah, man.
Underage. Anyway, so go ahead.
You know, you know the original version, and then, you know, I had to come with a clean version, which that one just took the world by storm, you know?
See?
Like, yeah, man. And the rest is history.
But what about your career in music otherwise?
You know, for quite a number of years, I haven't been doing anything musically. You know, I was more into business.
Yes.
You know, because of certain circumstances, I did have to just back out of music. You know, and I was young, I never understand it, and it just never go well for me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I just back out of it, but so the general draw me out, you know.
Sorry. The tickler dry out.
He's going to draw out himself, you know, because I must tell you, and people will see it for themselves. This man sound as hungry as them time there. Delivery-wise and talent-wise and otherwise. And ready for the thing. And Lenny is a bad artist, and everybody know that.
Well, we will hear his piece in this video that we're about to drop. And that's happening right after the break as we welcome, then, Yvonne Sterling to our stage. Wow. And here she is now, the artist of the moment, Miss Yvonne Sterling, right here on our stage. Hi, Yvonne.
Good night, good evening. How are you?
I am well. I am well. What a pleasure it is to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I've been always wanting to come on your program
Yes.
on stage for years.
Oh, wow.
And God just make it happen now. So,
Oh, my dear. Well, it's great to have you.
Yes,
The pleasure is ours.
yes, I have to thank Mr. Richie Stephen
Yes.
and Lenny, little Lenny,
Yes.
because they look into what is happening to me and record me, and, you know,
Yes.
it's wonderful. From I meet them,
Yes.
you know, it's not bad at all.
So when you went on that video and spoke to them about your condition,
Yvonne Sterling, this is my name down here, Yvonne. Yes.
did you ever imagine that it would change your life?
No. You know, this thing happened to me when I was living in a place called New Haven. That is next door to any park. And there is a river around the back of the yard. As a matter of fact, there's a river around the back of every yard in New Haven,
Yes.
you know. And when the rain fall, you remember that hard rain that fall? Yes?
In November.
Yes, the water came up, the river swelled when the rain fall. And you couldn't walk through no street. There was so much water. Lenny was telling you.
Yes.
Yes.
And the video shows it very clearly.
Yes, you couldn't walk through my yard. You know, I lost everything in my house, you know, and I nearly drowned, you know, so every time I hear the song, it makes me cry because the Lord just send them like angels for me, you know. And right as I met them, things just start to turn.
Yes.
Just start to turn.
And where are things now? Where
I'm living in Portmore.
You're in Portmore now.
Yes.
You've moved since.
Yes, yes.
And you're comfortable where you are?
Very comfortable.
Yes.
I'm not living in a big house, but the room and the kitchen, the bathroom, you know, is quite normal for me.
Yes.
Because where I'm coming from, I didn't have those things in New Haven. You know, it's a tenant place, and I have to be using things with other people and everything. But where I'm living now, me alone, and Jesus, you know.
Oh, just you alone?
Yes.
So what about family, your own family?
I have family. I have 3 sisters. One of them is living here, 2 is in Canada. You know, I have a brother who is living here. 1 is in Queens. You know, I have a brother in Queens. I had 1 daughter,
Yes.
1 child, but she's passed away. She's dead. You know, and
I'm
from
sorry.
she died in North Carolina. From she died, things just start moving away with me because she used to really look after me. She left 5 kids though. She had 5 kids in North Carolina. They're all Americans, you know, and they're living there.
Did you live there?
No,
Oh, you never,
I've never traveled. No,
you've never traveled off the island?
no,
Oh.
no.
So with all the big songs you've done and all the,
I did a song in the 70s, 1976, called "If You Love Me, Let Me Know."
If you love me, let it be. If you don't, then set me free.
that was a hit song, wasn't
Yes, yes. I did it for a man called Junior Chang, a Chinese man. I had a place in the Village Records. His store was called the Village Records
it? Yes.
in Constant Spring Plaza, you know, and everybody who knows the song, and he released it all over the world, all over the place. He didn't give me anything for it, you know. It's a country and western song though. It's not an original. It was sung.
It's a remake.
Yes, yes, by me.
Yes.
You know, it was sung by Olivia Newton-John, called "If You Love Me, Let Me Know," you know? And I'm the only artist in Jamaica who ever did it that. So,
But isn't your voice on a number of other records?
yes, yes, I was born at the Big Yard downtown, 135 Orange Street,
Yes.
where Dennis Emmanuel Brown was born.
Big Yard.
Yes, and Dennis and me, we grew up from we were babies, you know. We creep and crawl up and down and run up and down. Yes, and we realized as children in the yard from we were like 5, 6, 7 years old, that we could sing, you know.
Yes.
We had talent, just the 2 of us. And the yard was full of children.
Yes.
And it was a tenement yard.
a tenement yard.
And
Oh,
up to now, it's still a tenement yard because it's still there, 135 Orange Street. I've been down there all the time. I never stopped going down there.
yes.
Yes, that's my place where I was born and grown. I pass through all the time, you know. So it's still there with a lot of kids and people moving up and down, you know. Yes.
So what happened to you? You know, what caused you to be living the way you were living? Why didn't you achieve more?
I'm afraid of the business. I'm telling you, Wilford. I've been in the business from I was 15 years old. And I've seen a lot of things. A lot of women artists, they don't want to talk.
Yes.
But I'm not going to really come out and call people's names and talk about them just like that. I'm afraid, Winford. They will kill me. Yes. Because I've done a lot of recordings over the years. Remember, it's me and Dennis Emmanuel Brown was growing.
Oh, yes.
I was born in a musical community, a musical house.
Yes.
The Big Yard is a musical house, and that's where I was born. So I've seen a lot of artists over the years coming through in Fort Yard, musicians and everybody, you know? Yes. And I've done a lot of recordings for people in the business, and they rip me off. They don't give me no money. They just, when I see them and I cry and say, you know, I'm broken, I'm really desk, you know, I want something to, you know. They give me like $500, $3,000, and, you know, they don't come out of themselves and say, oh God, this lady is a lady who can sing. Let us help her. You know, they don't do that. And you'd be very surprised to know the people who do these things to me. I'm not even saying nothing about them, calling their names or anything. I'm scared.
Even now?
Of course I'm scared of them. If I talk the things I see them do to artists, this time is not the time for people to joke and to take it for a joke. You talk things about people and you say things about people, they will hurt you. So I'm only glad that I'm still alive, Winford, and kicking, you know.
Oh yes, you're kicking.
Yes, I still have my gift that God gave me.
Oh yes.
You know, and I can sing. I can sing everything. I think I was telling Lenny or somebody today that I can sing jazz, I can sing blues, I can sing reggae, I can sing soul, I can sing calypso, I can sing anything, gospel, anything, you know. I'm gifted.
Oh yes.
I'm not just a person with a voice. I've got a talent. And a talent is different from a voice, you know. So Dennis and myself, we were born with talents, you know, and we realized that from we were babies in the big yard. You understand?
How do you feel about this song, this record?
That I
With
did-
Richie and yourself
And Lenny?
little Lenny.
I think it's a wonderful song. You know, Mr. Winford Williams, all of the years I've been in music, and I've been recording for so many different people. When I record songs, I always laugh and take it for a joke. And I always feel happy, you know. But this song makes me sad. I cry. See, you played the thing a while ago, and I just start crying. They say it's crying for joy, and they said tears of joy. But the song moved me. It really moved me. You understand? And I'm thankful to Richie for that, because he's a wonderful person. Yes. And he's actually right, most of it is a Bob Marley song, you know.
Yes.
You know? Yes? And he just write. And it fit the song so much. And I bring it out properly too. If you listen to it, yes, I like it. It make me cry all the time.
Let's go to it right now.
Yes.
Music like this and music like that. And I play and pick it back as Mama Sterling bottom top. Coming in hard, giving praises to the Lord. Sing it out now, Mama Sterling.
Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me.
You touch my life with your blessing.
Thank you, Lord, for what you're doing now, right now. Thank you, Lord, for every little thing.
Cause right now I'm not stressing.
Thank you, Lord, for another chance to sing. I'm gonna sing along, sing along. I was in a bad situation. I live each day in serious desperation.
I tell you,
Thought my life was over, but you rescued me. With all my heart, I'm giving you the glory. Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me.
you touch my life with your blessing.
Thank you, Lord, for what you're doing now, right now. Thank you, Lord, for every little thing.
Cause right now I'm not stressing.
Thank you, Lord, for another chance to sing.
Make little Lenny tell them this. Them said that one of them don't dash it way. Whole heap of people gone, you ain't on in there. You have your life and ambition, still up on a mission, and a one more chance you are beg out there. If each one help, one better must come. So when you get your blessing, call and go share some. And when you see another man fall on the ground, lift him up, no bother keep him down. Mama Sterling sing.
Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me.
You touch my life with your blessing.
Thank you, Lord, for what you're doing now, right now. Thank you, Lord, for every little thing.
Cause right now I'm not stressing.
Thank you, Lord, for another chance to sing.
So let me tell you something. Some people need a little food upon the
the table. I don't know where to find it. And you should give a little blessing if you're able. With humbleness behind it. No greater deed, no greater love. No better way to show it. There is no feeling like the way I feel when I know I'm helping.
Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me. Mama Sterling sing. Thank you, Lord, for what you're doing now.
Mama Sterling sing.
Thank you, Lord, for every little thing. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Lord, for another chance to sing. I'm gonna sing along, sing along. Thank you, Lord, for what
Wow.
you've done for me.
Thank you, Lord. Definitely a tearjerker. This one featuring
Thanks. 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 Yes, Winfred, so I'm still here, you know. I'm still here.
I feel you.
I'm still here. And what I would like to get, though, is shows, you know, because I can perform and I know a lot of songs, you know. Now and again, you know, if I could get a few work, you know, shows, that would help me a lot. Yes.
Well, in our world, on this Christmas weekend, you know, I'm moved by this because this song was written by the King,
Yes.
Bob Marley, remade through Richie Stevens, Little Lenny, and Yvonne to help her. You know, and that's the great work. That's the work.
Yes, sir.
The body of work by those who had nothing, like you,
Yes, sir.
like Dennis Bell,
Yes, sir.
like Bob.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Here it is.
Yes, sir.
It is revitalizing your life,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Yes.
And that's the work that we need to preserve, all of us in Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
This is the work that will save lives,
Yes, sir.
okay? And I'm so moved by it, and to see you here, sitting with me.
And I would like to say that the people in the musical industry should take it more seriously and help one another because it can really move the country too.
Yes.
You know, it's a business and it's a business that can help a lot of people. So they shouldn't, you know, just concentrate on ripping off artists and taking everything for themselves. They must come out of themselves and help so that others can help others, you know. That's what I would like to live to see. Yes.
Oh, Yvonne, I'm so happy you've come to our stage and share your story with us.
Yes, sir.
We hope you will continue to thrive.
Yes, sir.
I hope you will get the support, the help. I hope you'll be booked.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll find your place
Yes, sir.
in music.
Yes, because when I'm doing music and when I'm singing on stage, that's the happiest time of my life.
Yes.
I don't love nothing like music, only God.
My dear, this music of ours that saves so many lives.
It's true.
It has given life to so many around the world.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, it's unbelievable, the power of reggae.
Yes, sir. It's true.
Yeah?
It's true.
And anyway,
And I hope to come back.
I hope so.
Honestly.
I look forward to that.
Yes, sir.
We want you to come back as much as you want
Yes, sir.
and keep us, update us on your story, on your development,
Yes.
on your new lease on life.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, there you have her right here, Yvonne Sterling. Stay with us. Still to come, Munga feeds hundreds this Christmas weekend. You'll be back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
This Christmas weekend, the Munga Honorable aims to feed over 500. Meanwhile, tens of thousands around the world shine their light on the artist's latest project.
And I'm living the life I'm living.
The project is Shine Your Light.
Shine your light, let them see.
The Honorable DJ is right now, right here on our stage. Honorable
Brilliant.
sir. Blessed love, sir. Welcome. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you again.
All right, so jump in and first of all, I must congratulate you, sir,
Thank you.
on such a great effort on behalf of all of us
Yes. Thank you very much.
and those who we are feeding directly.
Yes, and the thanks aren't mine alone. It's an initiative in association with the Hand in Hand Foundation and in association with
Yes.
Portmore Society, which is an ensemble which includes my manager. So with Hilltop Records, Portmore Society and Hand in Hand, we aim to give forward to the community, so to speak.
Okay, and how are people responding to it?
Of course, any gesture of generosity is welcome by the people, you know, especially in a time like now. Since I've been establishing the music, I've tried to do philanthropic work, you know, but I just don't highlight it in the media, so to speak. You know.
Okay.
I've started. My first effort was giving back to my primary school. We're still doing for the primary school. So, as the team suggested, people need to be fed, people need to feel that Christmas feeling.
And sorry, let's talk about the community. You mentioned the community. What specific community are we talking about?
Well, my living community is Islington St. Mary, but we're doing these for the Golden Age Home downtown.
Yes.
That's in Queen Street, I think. Yes. And we're doing two of them. So with Hand in Hand Foundation and Society and Hilltop, as much people as we can reach to. So the aim is 500, but if we can feed more than that, it's a plus.
Okay. Well, my friend, again, we thank you for doing it.
Yes, most definitely.
And on behalf of everybody who is receiving and all of us in Jamaica, because we all have a responsibility.
Yes, a duty.
A duty to feed those who are less fortunate.
Yes. Yeah, show people say love's still there, you know?
Of course. We all need to do that. All right, so your album in the meantime, sir, Shine
Your Light.
Your Light. Yeah, first of all, explain the name for us.
The song itself, in its lyrics details that it says, even through the darkness, when it seems the darkest, find a way to harness all this light inside you. When it seems the hardest, don't give up regardless. Plant and you will harvest. I am here to remind you.
Let's perform it. Those same lines.
Even through the darkness, when it seems the darkest, find a way to harness all this light inside you. When it seems the darkest, don't give up regardless. Plant and you will harvest. I'm here to remind you. Shine your light, let them see. Let it shine and be free over land, sky and sea. Let it shine and be free. Shine your light.
And that light is in all of us, Munga.
Definitely. We can't live without light, you know. We are all fire.
Yes.
See?
So it's just a matter of
the
shining it.
of that light is giving, is sharing, is love, is unity, is peace.
Thousands, we're saying, tens of
Tens of thousands so far.
are indeed shining their light on your album in this time.
Definitely. Thanks to all fans. Big up iTunes, big up Spotify, Deezer, Audio Mac, all the places you can find this album.
Where is it now on the iTunes chart and on the reggae chart? Any other charting?
Well, we had a run up to 32 the last time we checked on the top 100 reggae albums.
Yes, 32. Yeah.
We went trending on Audio Mac the first week.
Yes.
Yeah. Working. We're hoping to reach millions.
Millions with this project?
Yes, most definitely.
So the singles on it, where are they now? Any of them runway yet?
None are runway yet. We have one in high rotation at the moment called Clueless.
Yes.
Yeah, it also has a video on my Vivo. Right. There's also Shots of the Hennessy that also has a video. There's Mine Pon the Millions, which features TJ, big up Ramesh Records.
Shots of the Hennessy, strap for the enemy. Me up me mind pon the millions. Make money, that is all I pray.
All right, so there's 2 tracks from the album, Shine Your Light. Shots from the NSA and Million.
Mine Pon the Millions, you know?
For the millions.
Mine Pon the Millions.
So these are out and flowing
Yes,
already?
available on all digital medias, distributed by Apollos.
Yes. Okay, so who's on the album? What collaborations?
No, I only do one collaboration, and that's that track, Mine Pon the Millions with TJ.
With TJ?
Yes.
Okay, and producers on it?
Producers are associations, so to speak. Okay. So you have Luigi Society, who produced this track, Grand One, who is my engineer personally also. You have DJ Rush. Yeah, me and DJ Rush link up and produce a track for the ladies. We have Cymatic Records, big up DJ Essence, big up Nigel Staff, and you know myself as CEO of Hilltop Records.
Yes.
So
okay.
We did collaborative tracks also.
So you're executive producer?
Definitely.
But this is a long time in coming, Munga, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Williams. But you don't know, them say nothing before time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'd have to get it right, and get it right.
So the COVID period loan you sometimes, I suspect.
Yes, so to speak. Because even, like I said, COVID.
And typically you'll be very busy, running all over the place. So COVID forced you into finishing this project, like so many others.
Yes,
Music,
yes.
we see.
Also, on finishing that project, we're moving to a new project for the new year also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. So the mixtape, the Conundrum mixtape is in the making. It's called the Conundrum.
Conundrum. Okay. Could we ask you to comment for us on the state of our music at this time and your year, your COVID year? You were just touching on the COVID impact.
Yes.
It helped you, and you use it to finish up projects. Now, in terms of the state of our music at this time, how would you comment?
The state of the music is similar to the state of the economy, the state of society at the moment.
Yes.
Everybody is affected by this pandemic, so everybody has to adjust. Every sector, every person in a society has to adjust. True. Naturally.
Absolutely true.
So even musicians just adjust to it. I mean, we spend more time working.
Some of us feel that the music that we're hearing nowadays are better than pre-COVID, leading up to COVID, the kind of lyrics and so on, in particular in dancehall.
It's all a point of view, you know.
That there is content with more substance.
With substance?
Yes.
Over the years, criticism helped point artistry in its direction, right?
Yes.
So if the artists them was last year or year before last, if the artists them we now saw and heard what they were criticized for, then you're not going to try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I think over the years, the people asked for more lyrics, and the youth them deliver more lyrics now.
Same.
Transcending from the dunce, mad type of persona or perception. Now you have some youth that use 3 and 4 syllable words, and I use international sound. So music is on good trail, man. As we say, supply and demand, you know, if there wasn't a demand for this type of sound or for them type of delivery or the type of flow they're using, it wouldn't be relevant, would it?
Would it? Good question. Well, my friend, we want to wish you all the very best.
And I thank you for having me, as always.
Yeah, man. Anytime, Munga. All the best, sir, and all the best for 2021.
And I give thanks. Jamaica, shine your light, let them see, let it shine, and be free. Hand in hand, hilltop, society, we outside.
Aye, sir. Bless you. All right, so with that, this is where we say so long from this, our final edition of On Stage for 2020, this COVID year. Do join us again next year for all the entertainment stories and music and all, right here on our stage. Happy New Year, everyone, on behalf of all of us. Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.